What is up, everyone? This is SwordKing090 and this is going to be Operation Bedrock number 165, the 165th episode of the Operation Bedrock series, a series where our friends and I were going to mine the entire world until there's nothing but bedrock left, except for the floor, of course, because we need something flat to walk on. And we have a lot of beacons here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 beacons, and there's 3 beacons right there, and I don't see any more beacons. It's probably because they're spread out further. Okay, yep, there's a loading distance. Yes, a rendering distance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10. Yeah, we're gonna get a lot of beacons here soon. Just hopefully soon, because currently I'm focusing more of my attention on Operation Dome right now, and I really need to tell you guys what's been going on. Due to the fact that more people watch Operation Bedrock more than Operation Dome regardless, but in any case, this is what's been going on, that I'm very behind in making videos. I am struggling to actually keep 2 videos a day, as you could probably tell from this week. So what's gonna happen is that I'm probably gonna have to put some of the series off to the side for now, and mainly I'm gonna go ahead and put off the topic videos, the let's play, and I'm not too sure about another series just yet, but for now it's going to be the topic videos and the let's plays, because I'm struggling to actually keep up with the whole 2 videos a day deal, and as well as that I was just not doing well with the whole time management, and I am stressing over it. I am completely and utterly stressing over it to the point where it's just affecting my health, and that is not good. If YouTube becomes a thing where it's gonna be an obstacle in the way, then it is time for a break, or at least some adjustments. That's just how it is, black and white. If I'm stressing over trying to make a video and trying to meet the deadline, then it's not gonna be fun for me anymore, and then it's just gonna affect my videos, and it has affected my mood entirely, because I'm the type of person that does not want to quit something, nor do I want to be the type of person that just puts it off to the side and then stress over it when I have to make the video. And even though that the latter happens a lot more often than it should, but it's like, if I can't do it, then it's like I'm not putting much effort into it, and then it's just biting me in the butt, and then it's affecting my health. It's pretty much an endless cycle of destruction. Like, it's ongoing. It's gonna happen again and again and again and again and again and again, to the point where it's like I'm just gonna give up. I'm just not gonna do it anymore. And I don't want that. I really don't want that. It's just, for the fact of the matter is that there's no one to blame but myself. Honestly, there's no one to blame but myself for the way things are going right now, and no progress has been made because I've been focusing too much on doing all the other video series that I can't even focus on one series. Because if you think about it, I spread it out to where I'm dividing my time into a lot of other different things all at once, with the topic videos, with the actual Pokemon Pixelmon. Whoa, is that a jet? That's totally a jet. Even with soundproofing, I'm probably sure I'm not going to be able to actually get rid of all of that. Dang, that is loud. That's what I have to deal with from time to time, people. Any case, so yeah, let me go ahead and try this all over again, where I'm doing Pixelmon, I'm doing Operation Bedrock, Operation Dome, I'm doing the Let's Plays of Conquer Bad Fur Day, I'm doing the topic videos, doing the Friday vlogs, and as well as that every now and then if something comes up, I make a video about that, which still takes a lot of time. And then there's also Five Nights at Freddy's, which I gotta edit and do a little bit more recording, because I still need to actually finish off another game, and then gotta do the live stream, which of course, depending on how long it actually takes, that's even more time away from making videos or rendering videos or working on other different stuff. And then of course, that in real life, I still got my primary job to work at a minimum wage job, which usually takes a good 6 to 8 hours out of my day. And then on my day off, I just either record videos or I edit videos. So even if I'm on my day off, I am still working, and still a lot of time to be taken away. And as well as I do have school, which honestly I've been kind of putting it off to the side, which I really should not do, because if I were to fail a class, then that's just gonna be even more money need to be spent on. So yeah, I got a lot of stuff on my plate right now, and it's biting me in the butt that I'm trying to catch up with everything, and as well as putting some other things to the side, which I should not do. So ultimately, I'm gonna have to make a decision of just taking a break from some of my series. I have no idea how long it's gonna take, but I'm not going to quit the series. I'm not going to quit Operation Bedrock. I'm not going to quit Operation Dome. Those are my two main series. I'm going to keep going, but I'm probably going to actually stop with the Minecraft vlogs for a bit, stop with the Let's Plays, unless that there's a brand new game that I really want to play. So I'm going to have to put Conker's Bad Fur Day to the side and then work on a new game, because one game I really want to play so far is Ukulele. And then some other games are coming out in the fall, which I'm going to possibly play depending on what it is. And if that takes priority, then that will take priority, because when I start a Let's Play on a brand new game, I'm going to take as much time as I can to get the game done. Usually it's just a campaign missions, so that's pretty straightforward. It's probably like 6 hours of gameplay, and then afterwards you gotta do the editing. That's still a lot of time being taken away from Operation Bedrock and Operation Dome and all the other different series. So for now, I'm probably gonna try to stick with 1 video a day before I'm ready to get back to 2 videos a day, and I'm not too sure of how long it's going to take exactly, but please be patient with me, and please understand that I am one person and it takes a lot of time out of your hands to make a video. It may not seem all that much, especially of how basic it is, but at the same time, it's like, depending on how much effort you want to put into it, especially in editing, that's where more time takes place. Like if you want to review the whole entire video, like if I record a 30-minute video, just for an example, I go back and re-listen to that whole entire 30 minutes. Like if there's some awkward pauses, if there's jump cuts that need to be made, I will take the time to actually do all that, rather than just leaving the whole recording in there. Then you hear all the awkward pauses, you will hear all of the different stutterments that I've done, all the retakes that I've done. Nobody wants to sit through all of that, so that's just where jump cuts are very absolutely necessary. So it's important with editing, especially when I'm not going to go ahead and do all the like high-tech editing type of deal like a lot of other people do. This is why they actually hire editors to actually do that for them, so that they could just continue on recording gameplay, recording the videos, and then the editor will actually do all the work for them, so that the content creators could do all the video recording, and then the editors do all the editing, and it's a good system that they could keep going with it day by day by day. But of course, I cannot afford an editor, nor that I probably have enough time to actually, do all the recordings and all that other stuff, because I'm probably going to do my fair share of editing as well, so that it will not be an overworked bearer. Like, the person who may be editing will not have to bear all of that type of videos all at the same time. I'll do my fair share, but until then, that's just a thought process. All of this is just I'm venting out and I'm letting you guys know what's the deal. But yeah, I did keep up with it for a great while until this happened, where I made a whole month, and now with that whole month, I didn't really do much work because things popped up and things like that. So I've already explained this in the last episode that I really sucked at managing my time. So everything is just falling under place, and now I'm making sacrifices, little sacrifices, but still it affected me greatly, because with the whole vlogging thing, I did try to do the 100 video challenge about it twice in a row. I did keep up with at least 40 videos on each, and then I believe the last video that I've done with the actual vlogging was video number 78. So I've done like over 150 vlogs that I pretty much titled, and beforehand I did vlogging every other day. That was successful for the time being, but now people are moving on to different things, different topics, and pretty much different video creators. That's just the fact of life. People may stop by to your channel for a while, and then when they see something new, they'll go over to that, and then you're just gonna have to continue on doing what you gotta do. And I'm not knocking down anybody who just leaves me, or anybody who just watches one day and then leaves the next. I don't really mind that. I honestly don't. Just as long as that people taking the time to actually look at my channel, I'm okay with it. Like, I'm okay with loyal viewers, and I'm okay with the amount of views that I get. But in the end of the day, it's like, it does make a huge difference for a person. Like, I know for a fact that people will watch my Operation Bedrock more than Operation Dome, more than my Let's Plays, more than any other videos I produce. Rather, sometimes some IRL vlogs are pretty good because some people actually like to watch that too. So that's pretty successful. Sometimes it's even more successful than my gaming videos. So yeah, that people have different tastes, people have different things to watch, and people like other things. So what I do is that I just go with it. If people like Operation Bedrock, I'm going to continue with Operation Bedrock. People like Operation Dome, I'm going to continue with that. Even if they don't like all the different videos I do, like the Let's Plays or the Pixelmon or the topic videos, I still make them because it's fun for me to do and something different from doing the same thing over and over and over again. But at the same time, for me to actually make those videos, it's literally taking time off of Operation Bedrock and Operation Dome. Beforehand, I just stuck with Operation Bedrock before I actually made Operation Dome. Then I divided my attention between those series, and then when I started Pixelmon, I divided a lot of my time into doing Pixelmon. While I'm editing, I'm actually working on Operation Bedrock or Operation Dome, and from that, it was actually a pretty good system before I actually started doing like daily videos, like 4 days a week with the Pixelmon episodes. Then it took a lot of time out of my hands, because what I usually do is that I would try to record 4 episodes at a given time, to where that it will take at least 3 to 4 hours, depending on how things go, because at times I do a lot of pauses, I do a lot of jump cuts, and it's still a lot of time being taken away, because those 3 to 4 hours could have been time to be used on Operation Bedrock or Operation Dome. And then when I start to sit down and edit, that's when I get onto Operation Bedrock or Operation Dome, start playing and start editing at the same time. But then it still takes a little bit of a while to edit, because if I had to stop with playing the game, then I had to take time to focus on actually doing the editing. So it's just a lot of work, guys. All it is it's a lot of work. One day it will pay off. I don't know when, I don't know how, but one day it will pay off. And then again, I have you guys to thank, because without you guys, I would not be making videos whatsoever, because there would be no point in making videos if there's no one there to watch, or if there's no one there to entertain. Because it's like a person being a juggler and just started juggling in the middle of a room with no audience. What would be the purpose of juggling? Well, it would be a little bit of practice, but at the same time, when there's no one there to watch or entertain and to tell you what you could do to be better, then it's like you're not going to move on from there. You're not going to progress. You're not going to be doing anything else. You're just juggling in a room where there's no one there to watch or be entertained. It kind of sucks. It really does suck, but that's just the reality of it. If I had no one to watch my videos, then there's not much of a point of actually making videos to begin with. Because a lot of people who make videos, even though it may be a hobby, they want an audience. No matter how they are or who are they, I don't know how to English right. No matter why they actually make a video to begin with, they want an audience. They want somebody there to actually watch the video. Otherwise, they would not upload the video to begin with. Even if it's between friends, you want your friends to see it. So there's a reason to upload the video. There's a reason to share your pictures. There's a reason to send out tweets and things like that. You want somebody to respond to you one way or another. So for a person who makes videos but doesn't want an audience, it absolutely makes no sense. Because in that logic, they could just make the videos, leave it on their computer, and that's it. Once you put that video out there, you want an audience to see it. So again, I would not be making videos if there's no one there to watch. And I'm just venting it out, because if it makes sense to you guys, then that's great. If it doesn't, then just let me have my moment, because if I don't say anything now, it's just going to eat me up inside. And I feel tremendously better right now because I'm letting this out. Because honestly, earlier, I was just so frustrated. I was raging. I was so angry with myself that I just couldn't even think straight. It took me about an hour or two to actually film Operation Dome, because I could not even actually think of the correct words to say. I just could not think of anything to say, and it was just a mess, and I just kept getting more and more angry with myself because I could not even think of anything to say, nor that I could actually make the video. That's how bad it is for me right now, and that's how bad it was for me to make that video. Yes, you're going to see that video. You already saw that video on Wednesday, and that was just the perfect take for me, or at least the take that I stuck with, because with the earlier recordings, it was no good. I could not make a proper sense. I couldn't get my thought process all together. It was just a mess. And then I just said, like, okay, time to do it again. I got frustrated again because I lost a good 30 minutes of that take. Then I just tried again. I lost more time, tried again, lost more time, try again, on top of everything else that's going on with my life right now, and that I'm trying to make the best of my time. The more times I make mistakes, the more time it is wasted, and then that would be the less time I have to get to the deadline. Again, when YouTube becomes a thing where it's just stressing you out and it's becoming no fun anymore, there has to be a change. So I'm making the proper changes right now so that I could keep up with it. Because if I don't make the changes now, then ultimately I probably would give up, as anybody would. If you have a hobby that's just too frustrating to continue on, take a break. Honestly, take a break. Because if it gets to the point where you just want to quit and not come back to it, then ultimately all the work that you have done up to that point would be kind of for naught. And real talk, it would be for naught. It's the reason why I don't want to quit YouTube, because I spent a lot of time, I spent a lot of my free time building this channel, making the videos, taking a lot of time and dedicating so much into making the videos. And for me to just stop all of that, that's just like, well, I wasted so much time in it. And looks like I'm not going to come back to it. That's just my thought process. It may make sense to you guys. It may not make sense. But for you to be building something for so long and just quit out of the blue or just give up on it, it's just, it's like, yeah, I don't know how else to explain it. I really don't. I don't have any other different types of examples to give other than RuneScape. Yes, honestly, RuneScape. I spent 8 years of my life playing that game, and I decided to quit. Because I could not take it anymore, to where it's like they made all these changes. Everybody is leaving. It's no longer the same to me. I cannot play it anymore because I just cannot keep up with it. I just stopped. That was 8 years of my life that I have spent. 12,265 hours. I looked back on it. I added it all up based on what the data logs has told me. I spent over 12,000 hours on that game. 12,000 hours when I could have been doing something productive. 12,000 hours I could have done something different. Was it all for naught? At that point, if you think about it in the long run, yeah. That could actually have been time used to be doing something else productive or doing something else with my life, but I spent all that time on a video game. Yes, I met a lot of amazing people. Yes, I've helped out with a lot of people. Yes, I talked to a lot of people and made friends with other people. And some of them I still talk to this day. But if I keep thinking about it negatively, then it's just going to tear me down more and more and more. So that's why I don't try to think about the negative thoughts at that point. I try to think of the positives. Just like if I have not actually been playing RuneScape, then I probably would have never made a video for Adam or Guy Does Minecraft. Because when he reached 2 million subscribers, he actually taken a look at my video and actually given it a like, which helped out my channel tremendously. And when I made a thank you video about it, then he actually liked that video as well. And then I jumped 10,000 subscribers because of him actually liking 2 of my videos. The only regret is that I didn't actually keep the audience. What I mean is that I didn't really change any of my formulas. I didn't actually do anything different. I just kept the way I was going, and at that point, people saw that nothing was going to change, and people left. Honestly, that sucked. Real talk, that absolutely sucked that I was not able to keep the audience. I was able to actually reach 2,000 to 3,000 views per video, and I didn't upload every single day like I do now. Since I didn't keep up with the audience, or I didn't actually keep up with the momentum that was going for my channel, ultimately it was just more or less a downfall. It was a great opportunity. I was able to meet some people. I was able to do a lot of things. I was able to be motivated into investing more time and money into some of the stuff that I probably would have not bought, or I would have never looked into had he not actually liked the video. I have to thank him for that. I thank him for the opportunity. I'm always thanking him for the opportunity. Because if he never liked my video, then it's like I probably would have not actually gone this far. Just real talk. Again, it goes with the whole audience thing. If there's no one watching, then there's no point of making a video. So I truly support Adam. I truly support him and whatever he does. And right now, he's very, very successful. But if I could talk more about him, then I'll ask him if I'm able to. Because it's out of respect. It's out of respect. But he knows that he liked 2 of my videos. He knows that he has helped out my channel a lot. And from there, I'm forever grateful to him. Just the only thing that I'm disappointed in myself is that I was not able to keep the audience. So in a sense, I kind of let him down. And the thing about Sky is that he actually started out from RuneScape. It's amazing how things just pretty much connect us all one way or another. A lot of famous Minecrafters out there, or well known to be exact, all came from RuneScape. So I spent 8 years of my life playing RuneScape, and I got to actually talk to some of them. I actually got to become friends with some of them. I'm not going to say their names out of respect, because I got to ask permission for that, because I really don't want to be the person who's quote-unquote riding off the back of the success person, if that's the right terminology. Just riding off the success off of another person. So I'm going to have to ask them, like, hey, can I use your name? Because people know that I was friends with these guys, but like I said, out of respect, I want to ask for permission to use their names. And one of the sad parts is that I really haven't talked to them for a while, or I haven't talked to them for a while. Yeah, for a while, I just don't know how to English anymore. So mainly is that all it is that we all went our separate ways. We all did our own thing. I'm still doing my thing, they're doing their thing, and they became successful while I'm still making videos, which I'm not going to be too bitter about it, because bitterness in its own, it's very, very harmful for your health. Because all it is that it's going to rise up your blood pressure. You're always going to be thinking negative, and you're not going to be happy about it. So when that all falls into play and it keeps going and going and going, you're just degrading your health day by day by day. So you just got to learn to let things go, and you learn how to actually change things up a bit. Like change your attitude, think of something positive, don't think or dwell in the past too much. So this is one of the reasons why I like to actually do real talk videos from time to time, because it's a way for me to just express myself, and as well as that, it just allows me to let you guys know more things about me, and in a sense, it's more of a personal level, and it just makes me stress-free at times. It just relieves a lot of stress and a lot of build-up that I've been having, because it's not healthy to actually have so much things built up. As a lot of people will know from personal experience, if you keep building things up and up and up, bottling things out, then one day you just snap. That's all it is. You just snap. Whether you break down or whether you go onto a rage spree, you just don't know what's going to happen. Recently, I've been bottling up my anger for so long, and it was just bursting out little by little by little in some fit of rage episodes. Nothing too serious, guys. Nothing too serious. It's just mainly that, how would I describe this? Let's just say that I did not break anything. It's just more or less that people could tell that I was frustrated. And I really don't like having people see that. I really don't. Because ultimately it reflects negative on me. And knowing that just makes me even more frustrated, because it's like, I don't like them seeing me like this, but at the same time, I'm not doing anything to stop it. It's just more and more of an ongoing destructiveness that is just, what's it called? Endless at this point. I don't like that. I really don't. I gotta change a lot of things about myself. And sadly, it's just like, it happened more than once. It happened on more than one occasion. Like, for a time being, I don't get angry whatsoever. And then later on, it's like I'm having fits of rage for no reason. It's like episodic at this point, if that's actually the right word. I don't know, but it's like, it happens from time to time and then it leaves. It happens time to time, then it leaves. So at this point, I'm in the cycle once again, which I really want to break. I'm letting you guys know, because I'm not perfect. I'm just a human being. At the end of the day, I'm just a human being. We all have our problems. We all have our things to deal with. And talking it out is one of the things that you can do to help actually release or relieve some of the stress and some of the negative thoughts that has been clouding your mind. Because again, I'm feeling a lot better just talking to you guys about it. And if people make fun of me, so be it. At least I could talk my problems out. They're just hiding behind a computer screen, and they're just not letting things go, or they're not dealing with their own issues. So rather than dealing with their own issues, they make fun of others because of their issues. It's just kind of funny when you think about it that way. And I'm looking for some coal, but I don't want to mine any of those resources back there. I want to preserve it as much as I can, so I can see how much I actually find at the end of the day, or at least by the end of when we actually finish up that tunnel. So short and short, if I could summarize it, that I'm going to actually stop some of the series. I'm going to continue on with hopefully Pixelmon, because I'm thinking by episode 200 I'm going to take a break from Pixelmon. So I'm going to go ahead and continue on with Operation Bedrock, Operation Dome, and try to continue on making a video every single day. Don't know if I'm going to be able to actually accomplish that. If anything else is that I'm going to just go back to 1 video a day instead of 2 videos a day. And once I'm ready to go back to making 2 videos a day, then you'll see the whole schedule change. Because it's very, very hard. It's very, very time consuming to try to keep up with the whole schedule thing. And ultimately, you're not going to be able to keep it up for so long. You can only do it for so long before it's just you fall behind and everything along with that. Because I still got my primary job to deal with. I still got school. I still got school work. I still got other obligations that I have in real life. Because mainly, I've been losing a lot of sleep because I've been stressing over the fact that I'm not making the videos on time. It's really, really affecting my health. So I'm making some changes and hope you guys understand, because I'm only human and I can only do so much. I can only take so much before I just start to give up. And I really don't want to give up, because that's all that time and all that dedication, all that money. Yeah, I spent a lot of money. I spent over $500 investing on audio equipment, other stuff, just to try to make the audio and try to make things a little bit better for you guys. And some of it works, some of it is still in a work in progress. But still, a lot of things has been dedicated, a lot of sacrifices has been made, and it's tearing me down little by little by little. And then I just don't want to get to the point where I'm going to give up because I can't not take this anymore. So I'm just going to decrease the amount of videos I make per week. And when I'm ready to get back on track with the whole 2 videos a day deal, then that's when I'm going to actually do that. So until then, it's going to be a sacrifice on Let's Play, sacrifices on the topic videos, probably sacrifices on the Pixelmon videos, because I can make shorter videos and maintain a video upload. It's just things are going to be weird. I don't know how I'm going to actually schedule it up, but as long as I'm able to keep 1 video a day, I'm going to be happy about that. And there's going to be games coming out that I'm going to do a Let's Play of, so that's going to be another ordeal, which is going to take a lot of time. But again, just let's just go with the flow with this one. Let's see where it takes us. Let's see what happens then. And just other topics and other summaries that I do have a bit of anger issues that happen every once in a while. And right now I'm at this period where I'm going to start being angry with myself if I can't keep up with anything. Because I don't like giving up, nor do I like having people seeing me like this. Because that just tears me down even more. Because it's bad. Honestly, it's bad. It reflects negatively on me. And for people to think that I'm always like this, that's just overall more cycle of endless destruction or self-destruction on my end. So I just want to let this out to where you guys know where I'm going from or where I'm coming from with this. And as well as that this is me. I need to work on myself. So this is going to be the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed. You may learn a thing or two about me. So, yeah. Let's hope that things will be better in the future episodes. If I got to take a break from making videos entirely, then that's going to be another deal. In fact, let me know in the comment section below. Honestly, I really want to hear your feedback on this. And I just want to have some support on this one. So until then, have a great day, everyone. I'm SirKing090, and as always, I will see you in the next video.